Welcome back, Arcanist Armory fans, to episode 34 of the Arcanist Adventures. The party has made it back to town. They have explored a bit. They tried the Nog on the town, mostly because they don't want to be cursed upon re-entry back to their proper timeline. And they have just finished taking a long rest in their the last tavern that they tried. Susan wakes up to a nice note saying, "Got you again," right on top of her tankard. And that's where we're at. Tamira, during the night, since this has been a restful night, was able to get up in the morning and identify all of the remaining items for the party. Does anyone have anything left that you have in your possession that you don't know what it is from Mozilla's den?
I think you told us what
everything. Oh no, you identified the things I was wearing.
Okay. Artemilius is wearing a ring of fire elemental control.
I have the brazier of fire. Commanding fire elementals.
You do. In the morning, the bow of Grace Drain recharges.
I have a rod.
You have a rod.
You have a rod.
What do you mean?
What did the rod do?
What do you mean you have a rod?
What rod?
The phone. Pause. Sure. Pause.
Okay, the flood has ended and we are back.
Have some water to balance out your fire.
The rod that Tamara was asking about is identified. It allows low-level casts of things such as Firebolt and the Thunder equivalent. They will find the item and bring it on a different day, but for now it shouldn't matter because most of what Tamara does is already stronger. So
Okay.
Okay. The key. Out of curiosity, where does Tamira tell Artemilius to use the key? Because Artemilius will defer to her magic knowledge.
Do we know where to use the key?
No, you do not.
Does know where to use the key?
No. Does anyone attune to anything overnight? In case it matters.
You probably would attune to the things that you took from Mozilla now that we're outside Mozilla's domain.
Yeah.
Unless the rod's in a tune, I don't have anything to do
I don't think
the Kringle Creator Kit is the only thing I can think of.
The paper, does the paper need to be attuned
No.
to? Okay.
Is this the rod that you're talking about?
Yes, that
Okay.
is.
It's a blast scepter.
Blast
Yes.
something.
I guess so. I guess I try and figure out how.
You have resistance to fire and lightning.
And
Hey!
you can use it to cast other ways.
And immunity to plants. You're collecting quite the set of really out there resistances.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's not
fire and
attuned.
lightning are actually fairly
Useful.
common.
Yeah.
They're like the two most common besides poison.
Okay.
You
So
should know, we use one of them.
Tamara takes Artemilius to the edge of town.
I don't know what it does.
And he pulls out the key. Upon focusing on using the key, a door appears in front of you, which currently is in the wall of the town, because that's where you're at.
Fine. Okay, so I guess we go through the door.
Yep.
After Artemilius unlocks it.
Yeah. On the door, there
Artemilius first.
is a motif It's actually very beautiful. It looks like in 4 different quadrants, you see a tree. The lower left, it looks bright and sunny and grass and flowers. The top left, it looks even sunnier. The leaves of the tree are very green.
Oh, spring.
In the top right,
No, we have to.
in the top right, the leaves are beginning to drift off in their colors. And at the bottom corner, it is bare limbs of the tree, and the ground is white where the ground connects and is green on the other side of the divider. Currently, they're all 4 are outdented. It looks like you could push one. You do not see a keyhole on the door.
So you push the spring looking one. Because Father Christmas said go in order, Marty and Victor.
Artemilius attempts to push on spring. Ooh.
Huh?
He pushes very solidly, and the tile jams inward. It does seem like that was not necessarily the one that should have gone in.
Uh-oh.
You're
Maybe
following
you need to
Buddha's
go
instructions. You probably
backwards.
broke it. You probably were supposed to hit
yeah.
winter first.
Are we supposed to? Oh,
Because we're in winter. I don't
that's
know.
not. Oh.
Okay.
I like when
Well.
you ask more questions.
I agree. Technically, I think I can get help.
From the Grinch.
Yes.
I know we just saw you yesterday.
So we're stupid.
I
Okay.
can also cast it.
Okay, so does anything else happen? or-
The tile does crunch inward, but it does not seem to do anything else.
Press them all?
No. No.
Alright.
Not Boo's logic. That's not
Be-
follow Susan logic.
Before Chimera says anything, I'm going to say that Susan probably has time to push something. So what would you push next?
Push the winter one.
Okay, make a strength roll.
No, I agree.
Yeah, no, that was very hard. It was a 9.
Okay.
Do you have anything?
The
Plus.
Okay, the winter tile slides in and begins glowing blue.
Okay.
Okay, maybe.
Should we push the spring?
Also, at the center between them on the tree trunk, a keyhole appears.
Oh. Hey, look, we
I was
found
right.
We found the right
No, you
button.
said push all of them. You said push winter.
Well,
I said maybe we should have.
Yeah, let's just push all of them. That won't be a bad idea at all. We'll just break time.
It's a good thing that you neither have to enter nor exit in spring.
We just broke it.
New door, who dis?
Doors, right?
Not my fault. I mean, worst case scenario takes us back to winter.
Okay. Open the door.
Okay, Artemilius inserts the key, and the key as he turns it, the key loses a sheen that you hadn't really noticed it had, but now it looks like a regular key as the door swings inward.
Cool.
We can live in this time zone, right?
So, you know that the other side of the wall should look like the outside of Wolfstall, or New Spring Hollow, but it does not. It looks like a barren, frozen wasteland, snow as far as you can see.
Don't like this.
Well, looks like we got in.
looks like snow.
We went somewhere.
Yep.
I mean, none of you have walked through.
True.
but-
True.
We're just gonna walk in.
Who walks into the wall
Wait,
first?
wait.
Boom.
No, I want to make an Arcana check on the key.
Booge
See
walks
if
into
it's
the
still
wall.
okay.
While she's doing that, Booge is walking into the wall.
Probably won't get anywhere.
The key no longer appears magical to you.
Just kidding. I got 13.
It still doesn't appear
Cool.
magical to you.
We broke the key.
However,
you
you
just said it was only used once a year.
No. How am I supposed to travel through?
Hello.
We walk in, as Booge says, from the other side of the
Oh.
after we've already walked through the door. Follow me or don't, I'm going.
Ready or not, here I come. Okay.
What? Oh, we need Lizzie.
Yeah,
Okay.
Susan follows with her.
Okay.
She's coming back.
Yeah, well.
Going back.
Okay.
Might as well go.
So-
Both my idiots are over there.
These are your monkeys.
These are my monkeys.
That's your circus.
No, my circus is simplest one.
Once everyone has entered the door swings shut behind.
Is there a wall
Um,
behind us?
Turning around, you do not see a wall behind you.
Oh, we're in the tundra.
You see an expanse of snow. And I want a party perception check. So someone choose to make it and
Who's the highest
take
perception?
advantage.
Probably
Perception?
Booge
From
or
everyone else.
Art- Probably Booge or Artemilles.
Yeah, I have a +1.
I have +5.
Is +4.
Yeah, +4.
Okay. 17.
Okay.
Looking off far into the distance, with the snow, not entirely sure how far, but all directions appear snow except one direction in which there is a very large bare tree.
Hey, look, we found the tree.
Oh,
Found
look, the tree.
found the
Oh,
world
we
tree.
found a cold tree. Really wish we would have found the spring tree.
We found the world tree.
Don't
I'm
don't break the tree.
I'm gonna break the tree. I
Yeah.
just can't find it.
You have cookies. You have cookies for another tree.
We do not have cookies.
Those are at least from Father
You do have
Christmas. Those are at least from Father Christmas.
Oh, we do have cookies. We should eat cookies.
Don't eat the cookies. Do not remember what the cookies
I
are.
don't eat cookies.
They're helping cookies, not eating cookies.
Oh, right. Those cookies, Susan's cookies.
As Booge is reaching into the box to snack on the gingerbread architects.
No. It's Susan's cookies.
They're still in Susan's
They're
pack.
giving me chronic vibes. Anyway. I'll be right. I guess we head towards the tree.
Everyone make a survival check.
I'm gonna get lost.
Make Lissy's at disadvantage.
Well, I got a 1.
Oh.
She's not the only one.
It does not rely. It does not rely on smell, so I don't get it.
Wait, is
So technically I got it too.
I am getting lost.
Okay.
Got a 7.
Technically I got it
No.
too.
I got a
Yeah,
dirty
that's
20.
Mhm.
Okay.
Got 7. What did Lizzie get?
1.
And Lizzie's
So-
the one on the ground.
I'm Rosie.
Yeah.
This is why we go into those simple hit points.
Okay. Everyone but Lissy and Susan takes 9 points of cold damage.
Too cold, man. Too cold.
Lissy takes 18 points of cold damage.
How much health does she have?
I believe it's 24.
I think you're correct.
Yeah, counts one.
Let me look.
Lizzie died.
Let's just stop here somewhere. She has 24 hit points.
Okay.
She took 18,
Yes.
And we didn't stock up on Nog before we left.
but we do have healing spells.
That's true. But not in the dog.
She has 6 hit points.
Okay. That is enough to bring you to the tree.
Enough damage.
Yes, that is sufficient damage to bring you to the tree. I'm just waiting for that. Now, as you approach the tree, you find a tall.
Oops.
What?
I have detect magic.
Oh, it's fine. Boosh does too, so.
Oops.
Boosh does too, and Boosh wouldn't necessarily think daft to Mara about it if he already has it.
Okay,
She wouldn't remember she has it anyway.
as you are approaching, you see a very cold-looking elf. He doesn't look cold. He's not shivering or anything. But he's blue-skinned.
Ooh.
His hair matches the snow.
We could have so much fun right now.
You see him as you approach the tree.
I'm trying to decide if I do something to mess with.
Uh-huh.
Just do it.
Technically, I can do what I want with my appearance.
Uh-huh.
You can do it with your clothes, but not with your face.
No.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
You know what she did,
No.
though?
oh right.
I'm trying. Anyway.
Not everyone else in the party knows, though.
No.
Or at least she doesn't know that everyone else in the
No,
party
that-
does.
Right.
I know I shouldn't do it.
I think at one point everybody in the party has seen you.
Yeah, they
in
do.
Arcanist,
Yeah,
But
I don't know that though.
But you
except
don't
for
know
maybe
that.
Artemilles.
Right.
Even Artemilles has.
Oh yeah.
Even Fantasy knows.
Yeah.
But I'm still alive, so that's what's important. That's what's important.
Yep.
Okay, duly noted. I
So-
feel that. That's all I want to know.
Do you do anything as you approach?
Hmm.
Say, hey, look, there's an elf.
It's as cold as I feel.
Okay.
I'm wrapping my
So,
around me.
do I?
Everyone, as you approach, make a wisdom save.
Okay, I'm switching you out if you roll badly. Thank you.
I got the same on both dice.
Or
Do it on wisdom saves.
Save?
Yeah.
Do it advantage.
so I went from a 1 to a 20. So
If they're
24.
magical.
Actually, yes, you do.
If it's a magical effect, then you have advantage.
7.
Cool.
Got a 7.
I went from a 1 to a 20.
Got 17.
This dice has a sense of humor.
Are you Faye, to where you
No.
have?
You don't have advantage.
Hit this.
Oh.
24.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 on the survival.
17.
And I rolled a 1 on the survival.
My dice.
Okay. No one notices anything special as you approach.
I'm gonna switch that anyway.
Do I know? Do I have an idea of what this elf dude is? Who this
I
elf
haven't
dude
been
is?
fun to do.
Make a xenophile intelligence check.
Is that just straight
Yeah.
intelligence?
Let's say I think we're wrong.
Cool. 12.
He looks elven.
He's
Artemilles
a cold elf.
is an elf, and
That's
he
intelligent.
also can tell
Oh.
that he looks like an elf.
That does look better.
Okay.
He does not look like a high elf or a wood elf, and definitely not a drow. But and he doesn't look like the dark elves you've been fighting, or the Kringle elves. So
Hey, look, it's an ice elf.
Is it a seal?
It's an ice elf. It's an ice elf.
you are in a
Nice.
tree of seasons. Not to feed out of character knowledge, but
No, like this is me being like, as a player, being like, this
He's an ice elf.
is. Oh. Oh, he's lame. Okay.
Resuming.
In game now. I'm just cold.
Okay. Welcome to the realm of winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do I make it warm?
Well,
Because she died.
I am the guard.
the
Susan
guard.
waves.
Lucy.
No,
Um,
no, I'm fine.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I'm colder.
Would you be cold?
In order.
Yes, but I'm not dying.
She's not taking.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's true. But I
The fire armor gives it resistance to fire. It's
No.
definitely not that.
I'm cold.
So the molten metal skin might make it even colder too. But we'll deal with that later.
Okay,
Um,
Jack Frost.
okay, so
Real moment too.
He hasn't
You-
introduced himself yet.
It
yeah,
doesn't impede bottle of pumpkin, so.
yeah. This is the realm of winter, and I am winter. In order to move on to spring, you must generate enough magical power to do so.
How do we do that?
You can either test your skills against me, or the tree has a deck of mystical things that will generate magical power if you choose to go that way.
And how do we demonstrate power to you?
Oh, it's not a demonstration to me. Once you gather enough magical essence, the season will change on its own. It's an ever cycle here.
So we fight you or we fight the tree?
No,
That would be
we
ridiculous.
fight him or we fight him until there's enough magic in the air that the tree decides to switch on its own, or we get gifts from the tree until the tree decides that there's enough magic.
If we were to attack you, do we die if we fail?
Yes.
Well, yeah. You usually die in a fight.
But if it's a test of magical skill, there's a possibility.
Well, I have.
I'm not allowed to hold back.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
And I will revive with the season, whether you change it or not. But
Yeah,
We don't have that magic.
no, we
Do we fight him or we fight the tree?
no.
We
We're
fight
gonna fight the trees.
we fight him, or the tree has stuff inside of it that we
can
take,
use to gather magic.
that we use to gather magic.
Do we fight him or fight the stuff in the tree?
Something.
Fair enough.
Something. Close enough.
How close is Lucy to being frozen?
It's your
6
6
hit points.
Yes. So it would be another hour at how I'm rolling it. So as long as you,
While they're figuring that out, I'm gonna cast Tiny Hut with Lucy inside it, because that can make it comfortable temperature.
okay.
And you're stuck inside the tiny hut.
Yes, but while we're figuring this out,
So
you go full stuff
who
with the
votes,
tree.
who votes for fighting the Iceman?
I vote not die.
Or fighting winter? Who wants to fight winter? Which is when
Does Artemilles or Susan want to fight Winter?
nobody wants to fight winter.
I don't
Okay.
do melee.
No.
Give us something from the tree.
Okay. At the call, how are you making your tent appear? Your hut?
I can cast it if I need to go faster, but it is 11 minutes of ritual.
No, that's fine. Once it's up, are you having it see through or?
It's opaque.
So
You
you
can always-
do not see.
You can always see that.
I can see out.
Okay.
They cannot see in, so I can see everything. Okay, that makes
Look,
sense.
looking out, you see a hollow in the tree opens up, and a deck of cards floats out.
I like gambling.
Oh, we're gonna die.
There is a
Not yet.
there
Not
is
probably not.
there is a poem on on a band on the cards. If anyone chooses to read it,
Yeah, Booch is reading it.
it says, to change the seasons round and round, magical power must be found. The guardian of the season best, or find at a minimum 2 cards from within.
The rest.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we have to find 2 cards.
So we have to grab 2 cards, at least. Okay, who's just gonna grab a card? The top card. Whatever that one
Okay.
It's a king.
Oh, no.
is.
I'm just gonna watch.
It's a heart. It's probably fine.
It's a king. It's probably not fine.
I don't know. It's either really not fine or it's
Really good fun.
Or it's really good. That tends to be how these things work. It's either high is good or high is bad, or high is a mixture of the best and the worst.
Alphabetical. Why can't I find it? There it is. Ooh. Okay. You gain proficiency in persuasion.
Oh, okay. Let me-
That's gonna be dangerous.
If you have proficiency, you gain expertise.
Go back to the website.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
just a moment.
I'm writing it down, so.
Yeah, you can continue.
Actually, it says you double your proficiency bonus on checks made with that skill anyway. So you get expertise whether you had
Oh,
proficiency or not.
you got expertise. Okay, anything else?
Okay.
In addition, you gain rightful ownership of a small keep infested by monsters somewhere in the world.
Cool.
Does it say where?
No,
So I get expertise and charisma
no, not
No,
charisma.
persuasion.
and persuasion.
Yes.
Charisma, persuasion.
Okay,
And persuasion.
I can get a
And that's
small keep infested with
and now I have
monsters.
a small keep infested with monsters somewhere.
Somewhere.
Cool. Not that I do it.
No, nice.
Is there from
You get a deed.
okay, so there's a deed that shows up that says you now own
Yeah.
this thing.
Yeah.
Next quest, find the key.
Cool. Cool. I gotta keep.
It's a keepsake.
Gonna put it in his bag.
Okay.
Yeah, there are only a few cards that don't.
Like the one.
So as the tower builds, you see that the snow line begins to recede. Susan has a feeling that Lissy would no longer be taking damage for being
That's
out in
dangerous.
the cold, at least
I mean,
at
it
the
is-
same
it is
rate.
foolish. Not that dangerous.
You can say that.
It's foolish, it's not that dangerous.
I guess I'm.
You're
gonna
stuck
take
in the
next
hut, so
card.
you
I
can't
know,
take
I'm
a
trying
card.
to decide if I cure. If I
Oh
use a cure
no,
wounds
it's a
on her.
joker.
Oh no,
I'm trying to
Oh,
decide if I
no.
use cure wounds on Lucy.
you wait till we're like actually going to fight something before you do it. Or we decide we're gonna fight and then you can cure ones before we actually.
That's
go
what I was trying to
fight.
decide, because I'm like, technically I'm just sitting in there. I'm warm now too. Bonus!
So you you
You
suddenly
still
feel
have
yourself
spell slots.
less
I already went over this.
experienced. You don't feel a change to your actual recently acquired skills, but you feel compelled to draw 2 new cards.
Well,
You notice that the season has not changed as she pulls the first card.
It didn't count.
it didn't count because it just made her draw more.
Oh, king of spades.
Club.
Clubs, actually.
Clubs.
Not spades. I hope I don't draw a king of spades. That's terrible.
Okay.
Wow,
Ooh,
That sounds like that.
it does actually.
it is the avatar of death.
It is
I know.
not.
I don't. I don't actually know.
We've heard rumors about this.
Okay. Oh, and it's Susan that pulled it. So Susan
Bad. That's okay.
That happens.
technically we have.
Okay, you draw no more cards. The season does change successfully, and Susan is now missing.
No!
Susan always goes missing.
Let's go listen.
Susan.
Not again.
So it is now spring. I need everyone here to make a wisdom save.
I have a bigger problem.
Not too big for that. You're not there.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got
Oh,
an
that's
18.
That's not good.
You need to go for Lizzie.
Let's see
though.
that, yeah.
18. Or 17. Whatever.
7!
Hey, I got 9.
At least Leslie's gonna be protected.
Oh my goodness.
We did not do
I'm in the tiny hut. That helps.
So guess who's drawing more cards if they want to have a spring.
Not me?
Us.
So the Lord of Spring appears at this change of seasons, and everyone begins to feel extremely joyful.
Okay.
And are charmed at the presence of
Yep.
the Lord of Spring.
Do it.
Oh,
Except the lizard.
except the lizard.
Except the lizard. The lizard's like, I don't care.
Welcome, friends.
Physical walls, man. I need physical walls.
Welcome to the realm of spring.
Yay.
Yay, spring. It's nice here.
It is. I enjoy it. Want to stay?
Kind of want to leave still.
Make a will save.
Got wisdom?
Wisdom. Yes, yes.
Okay. Better. 11.
Okay. You do you do feel really compelled to want to stay, but
Oh.
you can hold on your purpose.
Cool. One of us is
You
thinking
want me to
straight.
make? You want me to make one? Boosh make one too.
What's your answer?
I don't know. Boosh is confused.
Do you want to stay or do you want to leave?
I think we're supposed to be leaving.
Okay, make your wisdom save.
It's 14.
Okay. You're able to keep your purpose. And Artemiles is unpersuaded to remain in spring. However, the whole party feels the inability to attack the Guardian of Spring.
Looks like we're drawing more cards.
Yay.
The hollow is still there.
Hmm?
The hollow is still there,
We have to draw 2.
supposedly.
The
The hollow is still there.
the deck is still floating in front of you.
Okay.
It wouldn't go away that
We're
easily.
just going to grab a card then.
I'm at it.
Ooh.
Ace of spades.
Hopefully that's okay.
That could
Okay.
be bad. It could be good.
It's probably bad. I think most of the
It's
spades are.
It's probably bad.
So
Let's
that's how that
see.
goes.
This is this bad or oh, where did I put that in?
Your card cannot be identified.
Yeah. We're just gonna take his card out and look at it after he drew a card. He's taking his card out and looking at it.
Does it?
we will see if that happens or not.
Unless Boosh is doing something.
I was gonna
else.
say, out of curiosity, does it look like the deck we're using?
Well, we have to wait till after whatever Boosh.
Ace
drew
of
happens.
nope, this is not
You
diamonds.
didn't pull what she pulled, so you're still here.
That's true. Her
Wow.
stuff. She's trapped. She's probably trapped in the gem on another plane of existence.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Ooh.
Well, at least we don't have to carry around a
Yeah.
That's fair.
body.
Okay.
That's fair. No bodies yet. But it's
So you have a choice.
ooh.
You don't know the result of the choice, but
That's true.
You're right. I don't.
you feel your pocket warming, where your card is placed.
Okay.
You have the space of one reaction to choose whether or not you want to reach for that card.
Boosh feels its warm. He's going to reach for it.
You reach for your card, and it covers the card before you. Both vanish,
Go back in.
and
That was weird.
the flowers around you continue to advance
Ugh.
into what appears to be later spring.
Stole my card.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. It seems kind of.
You did not have the option last time, so
I didn't have the option when I got to keep
True.
that we don't know or is invested in.
Well, that seems to be okay though.
But you own it.
Yeah, I own a key.
Oh, monsters.
You used to own the store.
That means I don't have to hire bodyguards while I'm away.
As
Fair.
long as they're trained.
No one's gonna go into a monster
one's-
infested keep. You're not there though.
They're keeping it for me. They're keeping it for me.
Who has the last one?
Artemilles, or you're still in the hut. So.
I know. Does she want to come out? Oh no.
Oh, no spades.
We're gonna run out of our melee, aren't we?
oh my goodness, I know how this one turns out.
Bad.
Okay,
We're about to lose our melee.
nothing appears to change,
Uh-oh.
and that's it.
The seasons of-
Yes, the season advances, the flowers begin to wilt a bit, and everything
Shoot, I think I
looks
know what it
less
was.
green.
all of his money's gone.
Oh, I'm worried about something else.
Actually, that would be really interesting to have all of the holdings of the one of the elven heirs. But
Okay, so it's summer. Are we still charmed when it changes?
no, but I do need you to make a new save.
I know we do.
New music save. I'm using this one because the other one was not nice last season.
Is it 9?
Oh, okay, that's fine.
9's a 9.
Even with advantage,
Oh my God,
Artemilles
so
is
deep.
charmed.
So when I put
Oh,
them together,
I have
they go
advantage
fast.
against the charm for fighting for some reason.
Wait, let me make sure that summer
this-
actually is a
So-
charm.
Is summer a
This
charm?
is-
I'm checking.
Yeah, she's fine.
It is a fear.
I'm terrified of summer.
I also have advantage on being frightened.
I'm going to stay in the hut.
Nope, it's the same.
So,
Trying to convince
in
me to come out
a
of the hut.
blazing roar of fire, the Lord of Summer appears and says, I can be a powerful friend or a powerful foe.
Right?
Let's keep it friends.
Agreed.
The entire party finds themselves trying to inch around the tree.
I'm even with a 14.
Yes.
Okay.
You rolled a 19? No. That was a
Let's see, roll the 19.
Lizzie rolled a 19. Lizzie just
Lizzie can
goes.
stay in the tent
Lizzie goes over.
until you inch away from it and drop the tent.
Would I feel safe by Lucy?
You just can't.
Would I feel safe by Lucy though?
Lizard don't care.
I'm just gonna hang on with my giant lizard.
So,
Is the deck within reach?
yes, it has followed you.
Lizzie's grabbing another card. It's a 2 of diamonds.
Mhm.
That's good.
We haven't drawn a diamond yet.
Word.
Or two.
I
Third.
haven't drawn any little cards.
We only have to do this one more
Yeah.
time, right?
The ace of spades was bad, but the ace of hearts was good. So
Do we remember what season we're getting back to?
Okay.
fall. Next season.
If Booge single-handedly defeats the next hostile monster or group of monsters that you encounter, he will gain a level immediately.
Cool.
Otherwise, nothing happens.
Not bad.
So Summer does continue to advance. Does Tamira feel a responsibility to take any of the?
Get a brooch.
This is fine. It's Summer. Like
No, like, but she's scared of it.
oh, you can edge to the tree. He's not
Oh, okay.
standing at the tree.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Jeez, I know I'm gonna die if I do it.
It's okay. Susan's already dead.
We already have to find Susan, so.
That might be a good one.
That might be good.
Okay.
Never gambling again.
Art seemed to be good.
I mean, we've only had,
Yeah,
It's a high though.
oh yeah,
Okay.
they're like good with the cat.
Come out of the HUD is finally one.
From. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be fun.
Oh no.
From the tree
I don't trust
steps a 4th level fighter who appears to be your same race.
I define that.
So a changeling steps from the tree.
What?
A changeling fighter steps from the tree. And he looks to you, salutes, and swears loyalty.
I can live with this.
He believes the fates have drawn him to you.
Well,
You will from now on you have a 4th level changeling fighter at your beck and call.
Dang, you get a fighter, I get yeeted.
I got a castle, she got a fighter, you got yeeted. I don't know what
I also
happened
have a
down
lizard
there.
now. I also have a lizard temporarily.
Yeah, that's my lizard.
That's my lizard. If she's
That's
gone, it
true.
defaults to me.
He did fine.
Okay.
It's true.
The
Not that I'm going to stop you.
the leaves on the tree turn to fall.
I changed my cloak to autumn leaves.
Okay.
I'm having fun now.
I need everyone remaining to make a wisdom save.
15, and I don't know the stats for the other one.
Then
15
Pass.
policy.
I'm assuming the warrior doesn't need anything.
he does need to make the check.
What's his stats? Or do I
Um,
just need to? Okay, I'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
You rolled a 15, so I think it's good.
Okay.
I rolled a 14, you rolled a 15.
I rolled a total of 23.
What did Lucy roll?
let's see.
15.
Okay.
You're at Autumn. So everything was higher than 16.
No.
No, Missy was not.
14, 15, 15, 24.
Ah.
23.
That's
So
close.
So just boosh.
What did I don't know.
Or maybe I
he rolled a 24.
That's for 24.
So
so Lizzie and
you are
And the warrior.
I'm a fighter.
and the fighter.
utterly enthralled by Autumn. He appears quite glorious.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense with the cloak.
You're fangirling out.
An accident.
Unless he goes and licks his cheek.
You. One moment.
We need to wrap it.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the autumn. I am Autumn. In order to get you to the right place in autumn, I feel that you left towards the end. You will need to advance the season,
No.
but you must not pass into winter or you will need to advance the year again.
I'm gonna take one card and only one card.
Yep, Boosh is doing it. It's a club, an ace of clubs.
Oh, does clubs make you draw more cards?
Is that all over?
Or
I don't
just
think you've
get-
seen a club yet.
Yeah, that's how I got
Oh, yeah.
yeeted.
Did you get yeeted on the
No,
club
no.
or on the one you drew?
No, that's true. I
afterwards?
drew. What did I draw?
You had to draw two.
Yeah, I don't remember what I drew first.
It was,
And then I got
it was like a 2 or something.
no.
Or 3.
Huh.
No,
I don't know.
I don't remember.
So, every magic item worn or carried by Bouge accepting artifacts are gone.
Yay, we've lost all his magic stuff.
What did you have?
Let's see.
Okay.
Do.
Oh, you don't have that much. We're good. At least one.
Stop.
He
I
had
think
stuff prior.
he lost like a use of the chromatic rose
He
and
lost the rose and he used the potion. That's all he got from the codes.
So he
his
gets-
dowsing coin
So he gets.
or coin of delving.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're pointing.
Okay, I guess while you're doing that,
okay.
let's.
Actually, unless you've put them in someone else's storage, because
I think Tamira actually. has-
I am the one holding most of the crown.
Yeah.
It's just the brazier because it doesn't fit in there.
yeah. So the
And
brazier is gone.
the rose is gone. And
Your shield,
yes,
your expressive shield.
Aw.
my happy shield is gone.
Trying to get you a new one.
I don't know that you have anything else.
Did Tamira put the espresso in her bag after we identified it as
Sure.
a potion of speed?
Yep.
Probably.
If you didn't ask me for it back, I have it.
She was making them.
I threw the
Okay.
card at you. I was like, this is useless.
But I don't lose the card because I already did that.
The leaves start falling in earnest from the tree. And Fall turns to Artemiles and says, it is time. Artemiles,
Do I lose Panstone or not?
no, because it's your summon spirit item.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, no. You weren't.
I mean, it may disappear, but it will reappear.
Oh, you
Plus-
weren't holding.
I'll still keep.
Do you have the new one now?
Do I have
Do we
one?
give it? Even though
The
I'm
back-
not such a fan.
The new back scratcher.
Who has
It's not a magic
It's not a
item.
magic item, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But Booch probably has it.
Okay, we're good then.
Um,
Back we go.
okay. The door appears and Artemiles reaches up with the key. He sees that the fall tile is now indented and glowing.
The spring's still
And-
broken.
The spring tile is still pushed in.
We done broke it.
Um,
I did not break it. You
He-
broke it.
he reaches in forward and unlocks the door and pockets the key as the door opens.
Hi.
Okay, and that is it for episode 34. We will see you next time.